Hi everyone, welcome to Spirit World Insights. I'm Jackie and today I'm coming to you from a Japanese garden in Hilo, Hawaii. And I tried to do the video earlier but ran into some issues with the volume. So I've already pulled the card. We are being joined today by the spirit of this garden. And she's bringing to us insights and inspiration that actually has to do with healing of the land. It also has, for us, it has to do with the healing of our past. So the card that came through, I was pulling once again from the Mystical Shaman Oracle from Alberto Vialdo, Colette Baron Reed, and Alberto's wife, Marsala Lobos. And the card that came through is called the Curse. And I think initially, for someone that might be new to doing oracle card readings or things like that, when you pull a card that says something like this, it might kind of take you off, put you off guard, or give you a little bit of hesitation or resistance. But the spirit of the garden is actually going to bring through the message that I hope will help you to gain a different perspective that can help you in your own healing process. So I'm going to read a little bit, turned right to the page. That's how spirit works. Just open the book and there it is. So the curse refers to the limiting stories of our ancestors and the karma from former lifetimes that preordains the events of our lives. It is a source of negative patterns, and it can show up as a disease, a destructive force, or a blockage on our creative energy. The curse holds us hostage to a false story that we confuse for reality. Recognizing the original wound that is playing out in our life can heal it. So what she's talking about is when we come into a lifetime and when we're bringing in karmic wounds, diseases, allergies, habits, patterns, things like that, that are coming from other lifetimes or maybe coming from our ancestral lineage, and we carry that in. And some of us are actually brought into this lifetime to heal some of those karmic wounds. When that's the case, it's definitely not something that can be comfortable. You have to step outside your comfort zone in order to do that. But what happens is when you heal that, it doesn't only change your future and how things are manifesting in your reality, but it also changes those of your heritage, your lineage, of the past, the present, and even going into your future. So she's bringing through the message of being confident in the ability to make these types of changes. For some, they might think of that's a really big job. And yeah, it can be. But this is the time. During this time of the ascension on the planet, this is the ideal time to go back and heal some of these things that we are bringing through into our reality now. So some of the teaching that I do when I'm working with clients is to recognize whatever those, and there's so many words that you can use. That's why I hesitate, because I'm like, you've got diseases that seem to kind of move through a family line. You've got habits, patterns, traits, personalities, all those, again, pick a word, whatever one resonates with you. And it's about connecting to that, and then it's about calling it forward. I usually take my clients back into the source source of where it began, and healing it at that space, and then pulling it into the now, healing it now, and then pushing it into the future. And it works really well. I've been doing it quite a bit in my own life. I've been doing it quite a bit the past few years. I'll just give you an example. Arthritis runs in my family, and so many people had been afflicted by that, and I had no desire for that to continue. And so I went back to the origin of where it began, healed it there, healed it now, and pushed it forward. And it's really nice because no one in my family feels it anymore, where all of us had been feeling it. So that's just one example. Some of the questions you might ask yourself when you're trying to think about, well, what could I possibly need to heal? Maybe asking questions like, did your grandparents live with a mindset of scarcity? Did you inherit genes for heart disease? Were you a slave or a master in a past life? These karmic legacies, or the karmic legacy is ready and waiting to be seen, to be untangled, and to be released. Honor the players and their stories, forgive everyone and everything. And that's the important part, is to be able to see it from all perspectives and healing it completely. And when you do that, it changes your life tremendously. So if this resonates with you guys, if you know that you are carrying into this lifetime karmic things that you know are asking to be healed, and maybe you're the one in your family that is being asked to bring that forth, then this is what this card is about for you today, to remind you that it's possible, number one, and that it's time, number two. So if you guys ever have any questions, those of you that are looking to heal and you're wanting to go back and find out the source of things, that's a part of what I do when I do consults, so you're more than welcome to reach out to me. Other than that, blessings and have a good day. Bye.